You can already hear. I am really just ready to play today. No real thing going, just gonna see what the story is. First, we got a few deliveries to make. I'm also chomping on an apple, so nom nom nom. I did lots of cleaning. Only have a few things that I'm going to be doing, and all of it is on the way towards more story. I've also been working hard on building the second upgrades of the roads on a lot of the places here, so that those who come after will have a much easier day. Because yeah, look at this. You don't have to drive through the water, you just drive over it. I have this continuing to as far as I can build it. But as you can see, the environment's changing a little bit. There are things going on that weren't there before. So as I've been going through and doing side missions, story stuff has been happening too. Like, I'm not trying to, do anything really, but secondary places like that I don't have to go anymore for progression, it seems, are starting to have more story that comes out, which is amazing. But yeah, you'll notice this road goes all the way around. Earlier today, I was in there where there's normally BTs, and I killed all of those. I intentionally let myself get caught and fought off the giant kraken beast. And I found that the one that I captured, I can call like a Pokemon. I also saved a lyre bird from a bonfire. I've taken out a lot of the camps and bandit camps that I found. So yeah, there's just been a lot being done. Ain't much of it is a problem. Oh, and the other big thing I found out is what has been hitting the channel with potential copyright strikes when I've been listening to the music. There's two bands in here that are part of the whole music array that are not allowing people to actually stream the music without trying to, hit them with a DMCA. So I went through all of these, and I literally unchecked them. So we have Grim and Churches. So these are the only ones. Whoops, got that one off. These are the only ones right now that seem to be not allowing stream music. So if people are doing this, you gotta kind of be careful. I know I haven't gotten any alerts on the other ones yet, but then I only turned it off after last stream. So that means let's go. But yeah, look at this. This is just easy road now. And there's a lot of it that I was able to get to tier 2, which is even better. Now I am stocked up on a lot of metals and ceramics, so that I can extend the buildings where I'm going to. Which is going to be the east, because I think that's where the next part of the story is going to be, if I were to get a betting man. And yeah, there is a huge bonfire over there, and I had to save a lyre bird from it. That was an interesting little quest. And I did tier 5 a few other places. One of those is the data scientist. Yay. And then I built this earlier today so that we have tier 2. Let's check this. Oh, I also dropped this entire camp because they annoyed me. So things that we got to watch out for. I think one of them is right there. Yeah, because if there's any mines, we got to drop those. Too far away. There we go. 2 more. Any more? Alright, I think we're clean. Well, see you rains. We got some stuff at Pizza Atame. It was another one that I was able to get high. As you can see, tier 5. Apple.
No one should have to travel in this weather. I'll check your orders quickly.
That's what we like.
This is in exceptional. I did not expect you to bring me this. Now displaying your current order grade. No end to the rain in sight. May you...
We'll need it.
Order completed.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see if I can yoink anything. We can. Okay, so what we're really looking to get is the ceramics. If I can get like 3, I think we'd be fine. And okay, they'll fit. We can also get some metals. I think this might be too much, but let's find out. Yeah, right on the cusp, right on the limit. Wait, is there a good delivery that's going our way as well? Architect. That's 320. I couldn't carry that. Not and do what I'm trying to do. Here we go. I would like to avoid fighting BTs, but if I have to, I'm a man. Okay, not what I expected. Alright, where we're trying to go is over there. Oh, good. We're out of the area here. And I found a good place for ceramics was actually a mine that I had restored back to condition. And that mine actually did us some real good. Always use more materials. Okay, here we go. This one's gonna be a tight squeeze. Yeah, we're not staying up in the frost here. I just want it around. There's a lot of times the rain this heavy means we might be running into something I don't want to run into right now. Let's check the map. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I did end up going to the eyeglasses doctor on yesterday, and it was cool. Actually ended up spending about 500 bucks, but the glasses themselves are going to be actually pretty dope. And they're going to have a few things that should help out, but we'll see exactly how it all works out. Now, they've said there's a good chance that I'll get them back fairly quickly. And by that, I mean we might get them back like this next week. And that would definitely make me a happy boy. I need to start heading this way. This rain is disorienting. I have some things for the metagenomicist that I want to drop off. Where is it? How am I lost? Oh, I'm going in the right way, at least. And I had over 10,000 chiral crystals at one point. But I've done a lot of building. I mean, I have run through and done so much expansion and all of that. Yep, it is time for the Lyrebird to go back to there. So next time we're around there, we'll go ahead and pick up our boy and bring him on home. And I also had like 7 or 8 different animals that I've already brought to the animal sanctuary. There's so much that I've done offline. But I cannot wait to get back into doing guitar stuff too after this.
Thank you for your visit. Give me one. Just had to surprise me with this of all things. You've really helped me with my research. Here's a little something, is
Oh yeah.
You can use more of my materials now. I hope you.
And I do.
Your current order grade.
By activating this APAS enhancement, you'll increase the amount of. It should come in handy. I hope you.
I go through a lot of those crystals.
Order completed.
Because I especially spent like almost 4,000 of them just doing one thing. And that was going through and building out some of the mines and stuff to get chemicals. Because I had overtapped quite a few things. So there were so many bases and stuff that I've tier 5, but I still needed stuff from. Okay, so those are my stats for now. You'll notice I still don't use MP rifles that much, which means that I really should make one just for running around. What is this one? Oh, that's to reset the entire grid. Yeah, this is it. Right there. Chiral yield boost. Okay, so let's go ahead and make one of those MP rifles because I never use one. Fabricate. What's the highest MP rifle I can do? Machine gun 2, it looks like. Okay, this is the highest one I can make. I don't use them, so it's like, why would I have one? Alright, so I wonder if I can sneak in another ceramic. Or two. I could not. So, private locker, they go. Okay, we are set. Let's do this. Our next stop is down here. So we're gonna have to take this road and go on in. I also have the ship there, which is where the next part of the story is gonna be. If we're lucky, no BTs. If we're unlucky, well, if they're unlucky, we got BTs. Come on. There we go. It's nice and relaxing music. It's pretty nice. Birds are buzzing. Well, the birds are singing, the bees are buzzing. The BTs are safely locked away in hell. So if we're lucky, it'll just be a nice little merry jaunt. And there's our goals. Only deliveries I have are for this base up here. And then the ship is there where I need to rest in to do the next. Oh, and I'm over 800,000 likes now. I'm not like that 1.4 million guy. But doing tier 2 upgrades to those roads has kind of been explosive. I don't like that. That's tar buildup in the sky, you can see. Alright, we're almost there. Just gotta gently. Telling you, those gloves that allow me to pick that stuff up from the top of this, beautiful. Okay, we're doing this. There's BTs. We're gonna skirt this. Because I can even hear it squishing over there. Well, here we go. Time for some big fighting. Unfortunately for these gentlemen, I have something.
Be careless.
Because it's time for a big fight. Yeah, I summoned an octopus who will come in and handle some business. But you'll notice there's more than one. Perfect. Great. Oh yeah, we're blazing on him. Three of them. This is that one day again. One's almost done. Finished. Now we need these other two to go away. Only got a minute left. Another down. And third down. This is my perfect victory. So as you can tell, I'm past the point of being scared of these things. I have weapons. I have desire. I have skills. They are meat. Their choices to attack me means that they are meat to be devoured as I wish. But I'm also a man of peace. I do not wish to fight. I will avoid them if I have to, or can. But doesn't mean I won't put the smack down on that candy ass. Oh yeah, those are the ones I forgot. Yoink, yoink, yoink. There we go. The other reason I don't mind that is a great way for me to skill up in a weapon. Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. I know. I'll be feeling me. We're getting there. And then I want to build the road, the section that I can, and see where it goes to. Gonna stop the rain complaining. And we just keep eating all those little crystals. And it is good for me. Okay, so we're gonna kind of dump some stuff because there is a delivery there, but this road right up here. Yeah, I did most of this one before. And so we're just gonna finish it off. Where is that going? Oh. Oh. I see now. All right, let's turn this in and then get to the story. Because if these guys can give me something nice, I would like it, but I'm not really too worried about it. And here you go. I've had that delivery for a while.
You're looking good, Sam. Let's see about those orders then. Superb delivery, as always. Good stuff. I tip my hat to you, sir. Decided to knock out a whole mess of orders, huh? But that's just what a pro porter does. Now displaying your current porter grade. Heading out already?
All right, let's get it on. Shine this bad boy up. And now it is time for story.
Very impressive work, Sam.
$1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it?
I'm really looking forward to this. I've held myself off for 2 days.
Thank you. In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mother's bellies.
Well, in our world,
That's not a
babies
good
are
thing.
born and grow up to be adults. Or at least they're supposed to.
It's only natural that Tamara wouldn't understand. After all, she was living in a realm of the dead. I wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But Rainy's baby will be born, right?
Mm-hmm.
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
It's just making that time continue.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
Nope, nope. Can I skip? Please? Please, can I skip?
Just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling.
So I just did me some talking to the sun.
That was terrible.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
Oh, the
You'll
cringe.
be a mother who gives birth to her baby.
And I just can't wait.
All right, time to get some sleep.
Talk about terrible, Sam. I've heard dogs with better tones.
And here we go. Let's go ahead and get up. A new dawn, a new day.
Hi, Sam. Tarman here. I'm pleased Rainy's feeling better. And now that that's settled, we're all set to continue linking up the continent. Your next main order requires you to retrieve some intriguing cargo. And for convenience's sake, we've decided to transport you to the mission area in the Magellan. Speaking of the Magellan, I think it's high time this old girl's weaponry got a bit of an upgrade.
Yes.
I've gotten in touch with a researcher based in South Fort Knott for this very purpose. I'll need your help, of course, but the details can wait until we get there. I'm sure you're eager to get underway, but the tide currents nearby have grown unstable. It's going to be a bumpy ride. As a safety precaution, I'd like everyone to assemble on the bridge before departure. Come and join us as soon as you're ready.
Well, this is going to be interesting. We need to hit that shower. We've been out for days and days. Trust the process. Trust the process. Do not touch the BRB button. Okay, we're good. Always gotta worry about that. Whew. I think we are good to go.
Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise. Where men sit in circles and talk
Okay.
numbers I never.
I want to put away the vehicle. Just in case the game tries to screw me.
The way they think of life as a time.
And I screwed up there. I was supposed to go to bridge. Sleep till morning, right? Okay, now get up. Bridge.
Just a little more work, and we'll have linked up the whole continent.
Allow me
about?
to reestablish our connection with the network.
All right, everyone, strap in.
We're off!
Watch this be bad.
The currents just went crazy.
Ah!
I've lost track of my hand. It's gone.
Are we caught in a surge?
I don't know. There shouldn't be any other currents in our vicinity.
Unidentified object approaching.
Everyone brace for impact.
No!
What's wrong?
The rudder's unresponsive.
I think something's dragging us.
The connection to my hand has been severed somehow. Right now, I'm flying blind.
Norman, do you sense anything?
No, it's not a BT.
Well, something's still pulling us down.
Much deeper, and the ship's hull won't be able to handle the pressure.
Evasive action.
Out of the way, kitty!
Whoa!
It's no good. Can't break free.
Discharge tar ballast. Rapid ascent. Now!
Too risky. We have no idea where we're going to surface.
We have no choice. Open blast shields.
Oh, that's not pretty.
If we don't do something, it'll crush us.
Well, I brought weapons for a reason. Oh, Higgs, you son of a...
Hardly a repatriate, but I'm immortal enough. Damn. When'd you start rolling with such a big crew, Sam?
Fragile, ain't that fragile?
Unless you want me to blow her head off.
God damn it, Hartman.
Well. You roll back the clock and let old time fall soaked hide of yours, huh? You know I'm only here to get revenge on you and Sam. The rest of y'all really have no quarrel with, so, you know, you let me keep the two of them and Y'all can fuck off. No?
Oh, I'm good with it.
I want to die together.
Boy.
Except for the fact Sam's a repatriate, so can't really share in your sad fate. But before I pop him, he gets to watch me kill all y'all.
Oh, don't even begin with her. Don't do it. Don't do it. She's much more than you think. It's not a good idea. Yep. This was such a bad idea, Higgs.
What the fuck? A ghost mech? So he's what? Mecha Higgs?
Sir, at this point. But I don't break that easy. So be it. So be that way. Y'all could all go down with the ship.
Or I can just go out and handle business.
It's all up to you, Sam.
No time to waste. Let's head out, Sam.
There's a reason I come strapped.
Sam, it looks like that thing coiled around the Magellan is some sort of giant ghost mech. You're our only hope of freeing the ship from its grasp. Gear up and get ready to head out. If you can get it to let go and draw it away from us, we should be able to provide fire support. We're counting on you, Sam.
Yeah, this is going to be no problem for me. I already come strapped. I come massively strapped. Here we go.
Sam, the Magellan is a sitting duck right now. Head out and engage the enemy so we can get some breathing room here.
Oh my.
Leave him alone. Engaging.
I would like to avoid that. I would also like to avoid that. And that. Come on, get up.
Are you injured?
Hold on.
Yes! Why can I not get up?
I can't cover you right now. The gun's overheated. Seems the
I'll need a moment to get it up and running.
Okay.
Opening fire now.
Pain.
Leave him alone.
Give me that face. All right, not too bad.
Now displaying your current
And only one gun used.
Great job, Sam. The only reason we're still alive is because you were here to save us. Come back to the ship. You've earned yourself a rest.
Man, a lot of people had some weapons and stuff ready. Where the hell am I? Oh, I see. We didn't make it very far. First, though, we need to... Sorry, Lou. Come on. Come on, Lou. It's all good.
Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the crates
All right, she's good.
into traps and the fears sinking sighs. I own $1 million worth of stuff.
Good morning, Sam. I understand that your room didn't suffer any major damage.
Good.
Unfortunately, the rest of the DHV Magellan wasn't so lucky. The ship is unable to travel in its current state, but Tarman's doing his best to get us back in action. I'm about to leave to pick up some supplies for repairs. When you're ready to head out, I suggest you head to the bridge and get Tarman to brief you on the situation.
All right.
Afterwards, check the ship's delivery terminal to find out which part of the continent you'll need to link up next. The show must go on, after all.
The show must go on. I'll face it with a grin, never giving in, on with the show. All right, we're good. What you got to say, doll man?
The entire crew is working hard to get the ship in working order. So let's follow their lead and do what we have to do.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary.
What about your
That
hand?
console I use to read the tar currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
Tarman,
Kitty.
Came to visit me in my room.
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh?
Hey.
Hands allow us to connect, form bonds.
you think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go.
See you later.
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out? So excited. She's here.
Oh, there's Fragile.
Aww.
Okay. Let's get going.
Hey, be safe out there.
Thank you.
What if you run into trouble on the way?
Fragile's not that fragile.
Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
Seed.
You two be all right?
We all have dooms. No need to worry about us.
And we're tougher than you too.
Right.
I don't know about that.
So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
All right, let's see what the next part of this experience is going to be.
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again. Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot. Though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible.
Of course.
And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage. And during this period, you'll need to operate without our support. Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that. I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just going to take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
Okay, that's not bad. Of course, I don't know where that is. All right, let's go ahead and take our vehicle out of the garage. Looks like we need to go pick up some stuff first. Well, that sucks. Luckily, it ain't heavy. A horde of gazers. Bloody course. Looks like we leave vehicle here. Yep, one here. And then over to here. Now there should be some stuff that I've already built. Yeah, so there's some. I am not looking forward to that because if I remember correctly, oh yeah, that entire place was infested by ghoulies. Oh well. Time for hell. I am not taking vehicle with me. That one I will. Because I don't care so much about this one.
Minus 61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've done? Now the crazy system's turned into traps and
I'm probably not going to play that late tonight. Probably like maybe until 9 o'clock or so. So just a couple of more hours.
but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? Minus 61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise. Men sit in circles.
And the reason I didn't take mine is because mine has a lot of weight on it already. This, it doesn't. But that's as far as this one's getting.
Okay. Where is it that I belong?
And our boots are almost 50%. Yeah, because look at this trail. All yellow. Like, if I was base game, like, if I hadn't done all the grinding and stuff that I had, this would have been impossible hard. I'm still chugging pretty fast, comparatively. How far? It's not where I'm supposed to go. Jump up, grab. Thank you. Grab some more. Boy, is this random. Hey, yo! Hey, brother, from another mother.
Pale rated with
Pale.
3 viewers.
And crew, how are you all doing today? Let me go through and give the propers here as we climb up. You guys missed some excitement already. We've already had to fight one giant robot. We've had to fight 3 giant BTs. We're heading off to another place that's infested. Man, it has been interesting.
You! Nobody asked!
How's things going on stream today?
Jesus. You come in with this? You come in with this? You fuck nut.
100-yard line.
In hell, Sir Ray.
If I remember correctly, those are the guys from the Danganronpa thing. Creators that made their other game. Alright, I am going to see if I can do something a little fun. Can I continue climbing? Ah. Looks like I cannot continue climbing that way, so let's go here. But yeah, how was stream today? I was doing some adulting, so unfortunately, I didn't get much of a chance to join into anything. Alright. I've got 3 of these. Let's see if we can do this. If I place this here, there's no connection yet. And right here at the edge, right here at the edge, right here at the edge. Careful, careful, and go. Nice. How was the ending for that game? Was it about what you expected? Was the writing at least decent on it? Jeez, this is dangerous. Elemental gimmick gear. The heck kind of game would that be? And I swear, I'm climbing down this place like I'm craving that mineral. Oh, fuck me. Okay, we can do this. Aw. The ending crash. Because why not? Like, I am legit sweating right now. That is kind of a bad trope. It's like, oh, the person who was your friend is your villain all along. And then they choose just to become a tiny fragment of what they were. Great. Fuck! It's fine, Lou. It's fine. Come on, Lou. It's fine. Yes, you have to shake the controller to put the baby back to sleep. Oh, it's because it's stuck in a BB thing. So the BBs are, they're fetuses. Literally, they're like 7-month-old fetuses that are stuck in there. No, I don't have to comfort it every time I take damage, but I took enough damage to where it was crying, and its happiness meter went down 1 tick. And considering what I'm about to go through, I needed at least 1 tick in so that it can see the BTs, because otherwise it goes really badly for me. All right, so I think if I put another one of these down, is it too far? No, it's blocked. I need to go out a bit more. Come on. We did rebuild America. We're in Australia. We even went down to Mexico for a while.
Impossible, I
Okay. Like literally, if you look at the map, this is Australia. So once you're in America, basically, you know, you fluff off from the rest of the company, and then you get dragged back in and told to go down to Mexico. And once you're in Mexico, you find that there was a portal that was going on, and nobody really knew what was happening with it, and so they sent you to go inspect, and poof, it's Australia. All right, if we're lucky, we can make another hop so that we have a real easy climb. Because otherwise, I might have a bad time. Yeah, you see that? We have BTs. Shit. Alright, so if I hold my breath, they can't see me as much. And I can get close. And I can use my blood to sever their umbilical cord. But it doesn't work with all of them, which is the problem. And you'll notice that some of them, like that, they're almost stuck in the ground, which means I couldn't even sever their stuff. Alright. And then there's those. Those are an automatic, you get to fight a boss. You cannot stop them. You cannot kill them. You cannot blind them. You are screwed. Sneak, sneak, sneak. But I have two things on that are making them harder for me to be seen. I'm wearing an outfit that has artwork designed by Junji Ito, which is hilarious. And I also have a stealth thing ability. Okay, this is okay. We're outside the range. We're grabbing what we need for the next part of the quest. And I can see that up there, which means we might have just lucked ourselves out. Okay, so there's that one there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Some jackhole put this here, which is keeping me from being able to build it. So I'm gonna have to break their shit. Goodbye, guidepost. And bam. Now we just need to grab the third part.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Where is the destination? That's probably it up there. Now we have to make it over here. So we can go through here, which is completely, you know, bugger nuts with a bunch of BTs. Or I can go down this path and see if it links up to these so I can go around it. Because I've made an entire mesh network up in this area. If I went back up on this hill and then just tried to go, would that work? Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's the path we're going to have to take. Okay. Here we go.
Screw you, BTs.
Ah, they're so mad. But why did I do this? For this exact reason. In this type of game, you fight smarter, not harder. Of course, if you look up there, there's another place. I might be able to take advantage of that. Oh shit. Dangerous, so dangerous. All right, this is my last one. Will it work? Look at that.
Okay. Construction process now complete.
This is life being easy for me. Oh, you see how there's a yellow line over my HP bar there, that 1000? We are above the cloud line, which means the air is really thin. And Porters and I, we went through and made this entire mesh network. I'm not going to say I did the entirety of it, but most of this stuff is mine. But you get, every now and again, someone who's built it, you want to give them a little like. Everybody likes to feel appreciated for their work, right? And there's our place. We just have to make it down the hill. And it might be gentle enough over here. Yeah, this'll do. Got a new guard for the bridge. That's so cute. All right. And yes, it's a dark tar kitty that looks like, you know, something that crawled out of Satan's infected asshole. But it acts like a cat and it's cute. I would kill for that cat. Not die for it, kill for it. And in fact, I have on several occasions already. Ooh, shit, shit, shit. Hey, new music. That Phantom Smith, that's going to the guy we're heading to. So we should grab it.
Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Hope.
Okay, that was definitely some poetry. All right.
Good morning. Hey.
Just make it around. That's an XL, so we're gonna have to rearrange our packages. All right, so if we look at our cargo and we just do meh, yeah, that should do it. And that one is down there at the bottom that we're just holding. Carried. Yes, we'll put this on backpack and just rearrange again, and bam. Yes, that is the one. Okay. This is way happier of a song than I would have expected. Get a little drink, get my stamina back up. Yeah, we're finally down below the cloud line again, or actually we're in the cloud line, so oxygen should be fine.
Damn, it's cold.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Whoa, what is going on here?
Inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your...
That looked like tar for a moment.
Hey, thanks. Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff, that's going above and beyond.
Yeah, but I
You're
am.
one hell of a guy. Seriously.
I am Himothy.
Sit tight. I'll confirm the contents of your cargo right away. I have to say, this is in excellent condition. You must be some kind of wizard. Good job finding this. Honestly, I'd already written it off as lost.
And is that enough? That's enough. Okay.
There's no denying your incredible skill, and I really can't thank you enough. I'd like you to put this shelter on the chiral network.
Hey. And yes, we have that rat on our head for one reason alone, so that we can easily get by some chiral creatures. Oh. A weapon that fires chiral particles at a special wavelength. Firing the cannon consumes chiral crystals, although extremely noisy. Chiral particles can penetrate walls to knock human targets unconscious and inflict significant damage to BTs and mechs. The cannon's powerful recoil means it must be fixed in place before firing.
Now displaying your current order grade.
And now I'm finally online.
Yep.
Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle.
I think I'll be having
The chiral
that.
radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans.
What have you heard?
So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knot, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies. It fires a focused bolt of chiral radiation generated on a very specific wavelength. Packs a powerful punch, and is perfect for incapacitating distant enemies.
I like it.
It's also great against mechs. Even the ones with thick armor should take significant damage from it. Hell, this spectrum of chiral radiation is also proven to be effective against BTs. Its size does make it a touch unwieldy, but it's simply one of the most devastating ranged weapons there is. If you can get South Fort Knot onto the chiral network, I should be able to share the data for this invaluable technology with them. They've got some quality facilities of their own, you know. Bet they could use them to make you something even more impressive.
Ooh.
Well, I'm familiar with the tar therapist, at least. He's researching potential applications of the stuff as a healing agent. While his specialty is medicine, he's also well-versed in various tar phenomena. If all that sounds interesting, it might be worth seeking him out. However, it doesn't seem like he's posted any urgent orders recently. So I'd say your best bet is to find cargo that didn't make it to him and try to deliver it to his shelter yourself.
That ought to be interesting.
It's entirely possible he might be able to offer you things neither one of us can possibly imagine.
So what research do you do?
I came here with the advance expedition, actually. Tagged along with this one researcher. I guess you could say we were like mentor and student. Can't go anywhere without tripping over stranded cargo in these parts, you see. The stuff we found was like nothing we'd ever seen before. Invaluable materials for our scientific pursuits. So, when my mentor was about to leave for South Fort Knot, I realized that I wanted to stay put. I thought that if I got this place on the chiral network, I'd be able to share future discoveries made here much more easily. Moving forward, I expect that my efficiency will increase substantially, allowing me to be of greater use to you and others. Thanks again. You've been a big help. Definitely couldn't have managed this on my own. I'm still concerned about the armed survivalists to the south of here, not to mention Higgs and his future plans.
I can handle any of those
I'll be rooting
survivalists.
for you to keep on doing what you can to make things better for us all. I don't know if I can come up with anything else to help with that, but I'm willing to give it a try. Your support would be appreciated too. Anyway, I'm prepping some cargo I'd like taken to South Fort Knot. You're headed that way, right? Be warned that this cargo can explode if handled improperly, and should be considered extremely dangerous. So if and when you take this main order, handle it with the utmost care. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around.
Okay.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply.
Charlie has
Despite attempting
not
to
done
confirm his
much.
credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knot and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, You can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
Now, this ought to be interesting. But we have a few things that we want to do. Number one, you can't hand me this nice new weapon and say, oh yeah, yeah, we need you to go and do the next part of the story without me making it. And I need to refit and make all of my stuff again, because unfortunately we are kinda in a point where things might need to be a little, yeah, we can break these down and I'll be fine. I had more weapons than I really needed. All right, so we're going to put it on, swap it up, swap it up, swap it up, and this goes in backpack for now. Let's go ahead and break down the old stuff. Yeah, everything's looking good. Can I make one of these? Yes. And we'll pop that into our utility pouch. Now everything should be fine. So let's go ahead and make sure we have one of these here so we can at least link it back up with all the other stuff that we had. And let's make sure that we've got this going real quick.
Sam, we should stay focused on our primary mission. To that end, you should pick up the next main order from the Phantom Smith's delivery terminal.
Yeah, you need to not rush me yet, sir. Because we need to make another link here. Where is the... Right here. Okay, this one goes to this one. I think that might reach. Okay, so we're already to where we needed to be. All right, let's just do this. Okay, I'm ready for the rock. That one is to the adventurer. No, we're going here. How?
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Updating information with data from within chiral network coverage only.
You're insane, game. For now, we're going to offload this, fabricate. I need to make one of these. Oh, poop. This might be a little harder than I like. Aw. I wanted to make the big gun. Fine. Bastards. Alright, so we're gonna pop all of this onto the carrier. Because there's no possible way I was gonna do this right.
Unable to obtain additional data from the
I'm aware.
Updating information. Commencing route creation.
How? We have no idea what else is going on there. This is gonna be one of those deliveries, isn't it?
Delivery route finalized.
Oh well. Yeah, be. Game just says, hey, you need a challenge.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Can't wait to hear if you're liking it. Oh, great. It's gonna be like that. Alright, so how do I get around here gently? Yeah, and we're going to be continuously using up those crystals. Yes, the architect. There's where we need to go. Yeah. I'm just lucky that I could make one of those things to carry this all down. And considering they were talking about bandits and stuff to the south, that means that I'm probably going to have a point where I'm going to have to leave this carrier somewhere and destroy some people. Yeah, this is how the game goes sometimes. It's like, you know, you're chugging along, and then the game's like, oh yeah, it's time for you to face some real difficulties here. Everything after this, yeah, I can already see that right over there. Mother of all that's unholy. Luckily someone made one of these. Alright, what are we dealing with here? 17. Yeah, the problem is bloodthirsty is stupid. Because when you kill people here, the body, if not disposed of properly, will turn into a BT. If a BT grabs someone, then they get sent over to be devoured. And if they get devoured, kaboom. Everything in a nice little half-mile radius goes up in smoke. Only 17. No problem. It's going to detach this for a while. You could stay here. Well, Daddy goes and takes care of some business. Alright. First off, we have this, and we have this. Shit. One of those. Let's take him. It does sound tedious, but that's just it. It's fun. Okay. And that guy over there is going to pass out soon. But there's a reason that I'm using tranquilizers and rubber bullets and stuff. It's because if you accidentally kill someone, I've never done it, but I don't expect it to be a good thing. Damn, I can't even see that guy. And I'm zoomed in too. All right, the people that are up top that I can't, yeah. Is he covered? What's going on here? Oh, he's behind the building. Yeah, I think they have an idea that they're being attacked, and so they're taking cover. That guy's coming down the stairs, which puts him right in range for me to see him. He's going to pass out. All right, that was good. Now let's get down there and have some real business. There's 3 in a vehicle. We took out 4. But since they're only tranquilized, people can wake them up. If they realize it. Yep. One of them already got woke up. What the hell? 2 of them woke up.
This must be their territory.
And now they've spotted me. They don't know I'm quite here yet, but no worries. They will in a moment. When you hit them with rubber bullets, they don't wake back up. When you punch them unconscious, they don't wake back up. Fuck.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
Kinda does. So there's a face full of rubber bullets. That guy's too far away for me to care about right now. Perfect. Reload. How the fuck did he get that far away? Okay. All right. Aiming. I need him to stay out just a little longer. Perfect. This thing, though. Yeah, that was going to set off traps if I had a vehicle or anything nearby. Okay, let's switch to something a little quieter. This. Okay, nobody that way. They're on alert, but they don't know where I'm at yet. But we're gonna have to change that soon. Target 1. I'm putting him as priority so I can get the upper range on some people. Perfect. Silenced machine gun pistol. And if you can dome somebody with it, well, good things come to those who shoot to the head. He's too far away. Damn it. Well, stealth is no longer useful. Come on, do it. Come on, pussy, no balls. One left. We need to go hack that machine real quick. And there's that guy. And bam. Alright, only one person left, and I don't know where they're at. Oh, yes, I do now. He's got major overwatch on me, so I'm gonna have to hug the cliffs. But he doesn't know quite where I'm at, so I might be able to handle it without him really seeing much. Yeah, he's panicking, running from guy to guy there. Sneak, sneak, sneak. He isn't gonna wake up, no matter what you do. This is the part I always like. When they freak out. Alright. Get owned. Enemy base neutralized. And look at our stamina. It's so low from doing all this. that we're literally having to just catch a break a bit. All right. All right, let's go get our package and continue along the way. Oh, when I was talking about earlier that when you snipe someone, they're just asleep. Notice this guy's asleep. Fuck him. Now he's injured. Yeah, and fuck this guy too. I don't have to do that now that the entire base is out, but it makes me feel good inside. And that's what's really important, isn't it? This is the part that sucks, is trying to get back up to all this. Looks like somebody started a little thing there, but I don't know where that's linking to. If they were smarter, they'd put it up the mountain a bit so that it had visibility, but whatever. But yeah, this entire game is like a series of systems that comes together, and then it all just kind of works out. And we attach it, and we continue along our journey. So there's another factor that is going against me. Timefall. So when you look at your cargo, you can see how it's breaking down contents and everything. If it isn't covered, that's what ends up happening, is your stuff just breaks down eventually. The problem here is these. Notice how it's got 41% damage. Yeah. When that's done, then it starts breaking into the container itself. Then, well, these are going to go boom. So I'm kind of limited on time, which is why I took them out in the most quick way I could. Considering I don't know what the terrain is going to be like, I'm probably not going to take that van very far, but I am going to steal it. Cargo management. Place an off-roader. Loading character. Off-roader. Let's go. Yoink. Okay, they left it out here for me to use. I mean, they didn't really. They were trying to kill me and steal my stuff, but whatever. We do things. And if we have to cross water or anything, this will make this invaluable. Amber at 820,000 likes. I like it. Hey, more from the Silent Poets. Take this gentle. Oh, whoever did this with the trees is a dick. Okay. This has no shocks, no extra battery, no grapple gun. It is inferior in every way to what I can create. But, just like always, it's Mr. Right here. Man, all the stuff we've had to do to get here. Like, we've been told that we were going to go here since we hit Australia. 40 hours later? 50 hours later? I'm here.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Man. It was a rough ride, some rough spots, but ultimately, we are the victors. We are the champions of the world.
Notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm the cargo's condition.
Yeah.
Marvelous. This is an absolutely impeccable condition. Well now, this was not a delivery I was expecting you to bring to my door.
Oh.
I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough thanks to you. Let's both continue to give it our all.
That was very Japanese. And that is the right result after all of our work. From coast to bloody coast. Weapon component for the pickup off-roader. Automatically fires accelerated chiral particles at enemies within range. We're never going to use this. This kills people. Spiked tires? I am so happy right now.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
A premier porter. Achieve a porter grade of 40 or higher in all categories.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs.
Unfortunately,
Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something.
Might.
So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely. In addition, I'm happy to share some new pickup off-roader tires that will significantly improve its traction. You can swap them in and out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain. It fires chiral particles at an extremely high velocity. Its considerable size makes it impractical to carry, so we've designed it to be mounted on pickup off-roaders instead. Whilst it needs a moment to charge before it can be fired, it boasts tremendous stopping power.
which is great.
And it will automatically track hostile targets, allowing you to engage with ease whilst driving. Giant BTs and ghost mechs are tougher than ever these days. It's truly unfortunate, but we have no choice but to rely on weapons of this caliber. A necessary escalation to combat Higgs and his forces.
Which ultimately is what Higgs
I
wanted.
must also reiterate that due to the destructive potential of this cannon, it should never be used where humans may be harmed. In the wake of the Death Stranding, we've been witness to all manner of new and unknown phenomena. The research team to which I belong has worked to classify said phenomena, that we might determine which can be leveraged for practical applications. The Phantom Smith is also one of our number. The two of us shared a mentor, as it happens. The man responsible for developing the navigational systems of the DHV Magellan.
Oh?
His influence is largely why I study vehicles and related tech. We don't yet know why ghost mechs are able to operate outside of chiral network coverage, but we do have a working theory. And if the underlying principles of this theory prove true, we can take advantage of them. Fortunately, the cargo you've brought may well hold the answers to many outstanding questions. I strongly suspect we'll make rapid progress in the days to come, meaning you can look forward to even more new and exciting creations.
Which would be great.
Thank you again for your help. I'll be sure to continue my research into ghost technology in the days ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement with our vehicles, even in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed to give you by my mentor. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV Magellan's weapon.
Beautiful.
Per Tarman's request, I believe. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up. So, go on and have a good nap.
Yeah.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started.
85% maybe?
For what's to come. I encourage you to rest in your private room. Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. we need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges.
What?
Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort.
That's not good.
When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
Why? I don't want to. I'd rather build new weapons and stuff. I already know this is going to screw me over somehow. Ugh. I was going to say, good. No beef and Franks on screen, if you would. And we've done good. Of course, we're going to wake up and it's going to be like, oh, this place is being attacked.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Hello, Hartman.
Just like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for
He's dead, isn't he?
The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only 1. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it.
Aw, how cute. Okay, that's adorable.
If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
God damn it, Hardman.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Okay, that was trippy. I forgot I had changed the background to that.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Such is life. C'est la vie. What do you got to say, doll man?
I dare say tomorrow may have mastered her unique abilities. She can complete the apple aging exercise flawlessly and with remarkable consistency. It's been a boon for her confidence, and I am ever so happy for her, as I'm sure you are as well.
Of course I am.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see exactly what the next worst part of my life is going to be. What's the matter?
The affluent child.
Hey, yo.
You're the father.
Hey, yo. I wasn't unprepared for that, but I wasn't expecting it either.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry.
Okay.
You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order.
Awkward.
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan.
I think this guy's screwing me.
This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, Your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more.
Yeah, this guy's screwing me.
Don't let us down, Sam.
I don't like it. But first, we need to make a new garage or new vehicle. So there's my custom that I already had built with all the stuff, but it needs more. I'm good with that. You know what? We're just gonna make a new one. Vehicle customization. We definitely want to put on you know what? No, actually, sticky. We'll put on heavy machine gun. Recycle. The tires 100%. Because that is huge. Armor. Oh, this is rough. Anti-grav. No, actually, we're solid. This is enough. Because we can actually break this one down, I think. Okay, let's take this out and just dump it somewhere. Yeah, we don't care about this thing. Get rid of it. And this should allow us to get where we need to go, so. That goes back to the Phantom guy. This goes to our ship. Holy crap, there's no way we could have done this if we didn't make a new vehicle. Now, is there a way I can make... Can I at least make one battery? No, because I need metals.
Order accepted.
Alright, so let's see if anybody left it in the shared. Nope, nothing. Alright, let's go do this. This is gonna be rough. But oh, I can already feel this thing gripping a little better.
Impressive work, Sam.
Dead man?
Sam, it's Dead Man. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his Ha again in his absence. I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Court Bridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified.
Of course.
And now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB-00, but someone intervened behind the scenes.
Neil
They
Vana.
ensured that BB-00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB-28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB-00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions.
Bridget?
As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was
Dude.
Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
All right. Okay, good. They did get the materials. The tar therapist. Where is that person? Let's see if we can see anything for that. Somebody put a safe house. Tar therapist. That's what we'd need. And also, this is part of the road that I was building from the East Fort. I figured that this would be a section that I was going to go to. I was right. Ooh, look how well this is gripping. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Head to the nah. Fuck that shit, I'm out. Come on. Ah, don't tell me. Oh, I don't like. How am I stuck? I can't jump. I can't move. I can't jiggle. Alright, fine, fuck it. What's going on here? Okay, so there's a rock right there that's doing it. That tells me what's going on. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to jump it. And yeah, it's working. Come on. And go. This is stupid. I've never had this happen. All right. I've literally, this is the first time I've gotten such a kind of game-breaking bug. And so I'm going to have to see when the latest save is. Yeah, it's right back there. We'll do it there. That is the first time I've run into a game-breaking spot like that.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
That's frustrating. This game has been perfect so far. Okay. So let's take a look. We need to make it to there. So let's break this line. And that's where we gotta go. Unfortunately, we got BTs to handle. Oh, this is really harsh. Something sees us, something sees us. There's another one there, another one there. Keep it steady, keep it smooth. That's right. Oh, and we can travel through snow so much faster now. Yeah, we're still in a bad spot. But not as bad as it could have been.
That one.
Okay, so we gotta cross again. How? Screw it. Not where we want to cross from. Oh, it's so nice. Like this was would have been so slow before. Hey, look at this. This is gentle. This would have taken forever on foot.
Just a bit further now.
You're mine. What's that one?
Wowzer!
Okay, that's my old vehicle. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap everything over to this one, and I'm going to break down this newer one because I don't need it. So this one can go bye-bye. Stand and deliver.
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo.
Yeah, that's right. 100%.
Struth, Sam. This cargo's in flawless condition. You're in a class of your own.
Mm-hmm.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Exactly as it should be.
Feel free to use it.
I could put his hologram out.
Cannon for immediate use, and look into making improvements to the other armaments as well. It won't be long now till the DHV Magellan is fully operational. Fragile and the others should be back soon too. Anyway, I'd better hurry up and see to the remaining repairs. Thanks again, Sam.
Okay.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott.
I don't like that
To put them on the
phrase.
grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
Or I could do what I'm really needing to do. That's garage here. I have my vehicle customization, and we have all our good stuff on here. We got like we can take one more battery out and recycle that. I do have a lot of metals and stuff, so I'm gonna need to fabricate those. Facility storage. Yeah, I've got lots of these, so I can throw 3 of them in. Actually, we could probably store as much as we want to, really. Ceramics I don't need to store. Chemicals I probably do. Yeah. And we can always take them out if we need to later. Okay, and with that, I can now fabricate some stuff, because we are definitely missing out. Customization. A 3rd anti-grav. The additional armor is great. The tires, 100%. Beautiful tires that make my life so much easier. Now let's change up the collars a bit. Oh, I like that finish. Okay, let's go ahead and save this design. Now, why did I want to have this? Because there's something special that we can do. And the game is telling us that there is a new person that we can go link up to. And that is this person, and that's where we're going to head to.
Snag.
Because we got a few things for her. And so why not?
Look that one.
Because I honestly want this place to be 100% coast to coast roads done. Problem is, to get to that point, I do need to get little things out of the way too. Now our battery isn't going to be as big, but our ability to jump and, you know, keep things from breaking is. And that I honestly see as more important. Those are going to be hard to grab, aren't they? Let's go this way.
That's the way. You're mine.
Perfect.
Look that one.
Ah, on the road again. Just can't wait to make some new friends. That's why I'm on the road again. I'm just looking for a place that's going to be a little gentler to go over. Yeah, this will do.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
This was so easy to drive up. It is honestly blowing my mind. Like, seriously, couldn't they have given me these wheels a long time ago? And just thread, thread, thread. Scrub, scrub, scrub to the water's brown. But yeah, this tar therapist, from what he was saying, is like, yeah, it might be useful to go there, but we don't have any, you know, records of anything needed by them, so you'll have to grab some random stuff to deliver. And thus was my hint that this is going to be very important. Or very silly and not needed at all. Either way, I had to do it. We got stuff for you.
Hello, and welcome to my humble abode. You must be a porter. Ah, of course. You've brought a delivery for me.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll assess its condition right away.
Well, if these aren't 100%, it's not my fault.
I really didn't think I'd ever see this cargo. You've filled my heart with joy today.
Enough to join the Chiral Network?
You are special. Of that I have no doubt.
Ooh, what is that? Projectiles launched from the DHV Magellan auxiliary cannon. They'll burst open above their target location, transforming into golden hunters that will drag new by. Why would you ever want that?
A Cupid? Ah, so that's why you and Drawbridge are out here. Very well, please. Connect me to your network.
What is... Why would you do such a thing? But yes, another tick down. Mm-hmm.
Now displaying your current order grade.
And what do you have to explain yourself,
What
sir?
a fascinating experience, this chiral network. Like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm a tar therapist, by the way. I heal people and fix natural anomalies with methods rooted in my own independent study of tar. My theories have other applications too, such as one relating to the golden hunters, which emerge from the currents. You see, I believe they can be launched from the DHV Magellan's cannons to render aid. To avail yourself of their services, you would need only request fire support from the vessel. And when deployed against human belligerents in this fashion, the golden hunters utilize tar to hinder and entrap their prey. But be warned that you can only call upon them within network coverage.
Okay.
And use them wisely. Okay?
Why would I ever want to do that?
As you may know, all manner of hunters dwell within the parklands. When golden hunters are alerted to the presence of humans, they attempt to bind them with tar and ferry them to the other side. I ran a few simulations with APAS which have already produced results. The power of the network is unmatched, isn't it? Anyway, they confirm that the DHV Magellan should be able to summon golden hunters and launch them with its auxiliary cannon. To do so with acceptable accuracy requires network coverage, so this won't always be an option. But consider deploying them against human enemies if you can. There's zero risk of triggering a void out, so no need to hold back.
Yeah, no, I don't believe
Not
you.
only intrinsically entwined with the other side, but also exerts an influence on human health and other natural phenomena. If applied correctly, we can use it to resolve all manner of physical and mental imbalances. I've begun putting my theories into practice here. You can learn all about it by reading the corpus. Oh, yes. You've met the Phantom Smith already, haven't you? He's one of the few who truly grasps what I'm trying to accomplish here. With his continued support and the aid of the chiral network, I firmly believe I can develop even better applications.
You're insane.
Thank you for taking the time to come see me. Do visit again. I'll be waiting for you.
Order completed. Well done.
Right. Hi, would you like to be able to launch things that drag people to the pits of hell? Sure, I'll grab that quest. See if I do that for now. I'm not gonna.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Ugh. So that's it. We finally made it. We just have to build that, and the road would be there. And then there's probably more road over this way. We didn't see it this year. Okay, let's leave this madman. Head on back. Because this guy was like, oh yeah, here. Have fun. Launch golden hunters to grab people and drag them through the pits of hell. Oh, and don't worry, it won't cause a void out. Right. That's exactly what that purpose is for. They hunt people, drag them across, and kaboom. Alright, so there's a Magellan. Sweet. It's gonna drive me up a wall. He's like, oh, now you have the ability to launch golden hunters. I mean, I'm not Batman with his no-kill rule, but I don't know. I'd much rather have them unconscious, because then he can have some fun with them. Because once they're unconscious, you can continue shooting him with rubber bullets, and it's just funny. Okay, so there's a few quests that we could go do, but considering I wanted to stop early tonight, we're gonna go and start the next part of this story. So here's where it's gonna get fun. We've got no packages. We have lots of that chiral stuff, anti-gravs, and so we can use that to make jumps that we normally wouldn't. And you know, going with in the mood, oh yeah, that's what you told me, in the mood. Beautiful vehicle.
Repair job, she's practically sparkling.
Doesn't kill anyone. Doesn't break things. Alright. I need to check out my weapon situation. Yeah, because on the rotor we've got all these things. These are all gonna go and get recycled. Because those are all old world tech. This is also gonna get recycled. So we have a pistol that is just about broken, recycle, MP gun, trank. That is it. Okay. So we have needs. Need number 1. Good lightweight shotgun. Need number 2. 1 lightweight silenced assault rifle. Also, the chiral shock cannon, because why not? Oh, I want to try that. Yeah, lightweight silenced assault rifle Mark II. Okay, so that should be... No, we forgot the pistol. Yeah, silenced machine pistol. There. Now we got our weapons back up to where we should be. This. Tool rack. There. Utility storage. Let's go and sort. Okay. And now we go to backpack. Backpack. And for now, we are actually going to have to recycle this patch. It's been a great patch. It's been the source of joy for a while. But we have a new one. Good, this one, because we have the data scientist has been very happy with us. And so we will put this one on. And there. We've got the bell, which wards off evil and basically makes it easier to get away from BTs. Electrobytes, which make our battery last longer. And then we need this. I will just... yeah. And there we go. We are back to where we should be. Except that it didn't do the backpack. Garage. Let's go ahead and store vehicle. And come on, give me that backpack. Backpack. Here we go. Cover. I still can't believe that we can do golden hunters. It's insane. I never want to do that. All right, rest time. Now we are fully stocked up, ready to go, exactly as we should be. We are ready for anything that comes our way. And then I know I should never say things like that. Why are you sitting there like that, Sam? I don't like this. What's going on with Lou? What the fuck? Of course.
I'm afraid it's only going to get tougher from here on out. Once you've finalized your preparations, accept this main order from the delivery terminal.
You know, I just know it's going to be a whole lot of work. And so tomorrow is another day. That's it. We've gotten a lot of stuff done. I've got some things I have to get done for the night. Because tomorrow, after 3 days of work, of no work, be back to work. And if I'm lucky, really, really lucky, the glasses will come in tomorrow. If not, it'll probably be later in that week. But either way, I'll be doing a picture and stuff set up on my blue sky. And you guys can see. Until then, I just want to say I am your humble streamer, Snuggles the Song.